All right. What's up, sports fans? I have been playing Wild Rift, which is the mobile League of Legends, and I'm just going to sum it up. This video is about a build that I ended up making spur of the moment for Riven, and it basically gave me 6 wins in a row. And I don't think I have the screenshot for that, or maybe I do. If I do, I'll put it up. But I'm going to be showing like how I played with it, gameplay, notes, and whatnot, and that's pretty much it. So right off the bat, this is gonna be the build. This is the new meta. This is the new meta because this rune had like just came out to mobile. So what this does is basically your third attack on an enemy champion is like increased damage, like crazy damage. And I take the dash little rune to the right, that red one, because of Riven's shield, and I use it fairly often. You do extra damage after you exit a dash, so you do a dash and then you start fighting and you have extra damage on top of that. And then the runes to the left are pre-made runes. Basically the ones at the bottom are pre-made for a build that like they push to you about ranked loadouts and it's recommended and expected to use. All I really did was change the top rune to the one with the 3 attacks. Now, the issue with this whole setup is you do crazy damage, but it's only on the third hit. So, unless they're very low, you're not going to get that heal that you would get if you had Conquerors, right? So, after you get that third attack in, and I believe it's your third auto, not like your third skill based move. After you get that third attack in, you basically have to back off and then wait about 20 seconds, 15 seconds, I forget the exact time. But after you wait, you come back in and do it again so the damage can get reapplied. So you're basically playing like a duelist, like a Darius or a Fiora. Now, for this game, I forget exactly who I ran up against. I took a bunch of screenshots. Okay, so it was this one. Okay, so this is the video. I don't know what's going on with my video format right now. But when I re-recorded my game, I did it while I was in the middle of a call. So I'm going to have 2 separate video clips. They're the exact same video clip, but one is going to be focused more so on like the actual kills that I do, so I can slow it down and you can actually see what I'm doing. The other is going to be a sped up video of the kills that I do. Now, I wanted to do the gameplay that I had against Timo. Playing Riven, Timo is usually a problem for me a little early on because, you know, he keeps you from autoing, right? But with this build, I literally one-shot Timo. Like the moment the game started, I hit him with a full combo before, like when that third auto hit mixed with that third enhanced first ability, Timo was in the air from like the knockup, and then he died. Like he just vanished. I beat him in literally like 3 seconds, right? And that's when I realized that this build kind of has some pull with it. Now I won about 6 games in a row, so I immediately climbed my rank because of this. But what ends up happening is, after a while, I fight people who have the rune as well. And some characters shine a bit better, at least against me they were. It made me want to fight them again, but of course, when I re-queue, it's not like I'll always end up fighting them. And then other champions, they would have, something that was like health based or conquerors, and if they could lend their skills and keep me fighting, even though I needed to run to reset, then I would die, right? So this build is not foolproof. Foolproof, depending on how you play, will determine how well this works for you. In my experience, I play Riven solo. I do kind of like tanky Riven, but the issue is if I don't get enough damage in a short amount of time, I feel clunky, I feel slow, I hate it. So this was my perfect little damage window to actually experiment and try things out. In this game, I went against Vayne. She had the exact same rune as me. So, that was fun. But at the same time, I knew that if I could close the distance, I could beat her. So I will be cutting up this video for the kills so that you can see essentially my climb. Okay, so I was going to play the second clip, but I guess there's no real need for it now that it's kind of shown everything. As you can see here, I'm running away from Vayne and Jinx. I've got no health. What I was going to do to Vayne was hop over that wall, but I couldn't get to her because of like some silence or stun that happened with my Q, so I couldn't hop over the wall. I ended up dodging Jinx's ult, getting out of dodge. Now, here's something I want to point out. Pantheon, watch what he does to my health. Now, he could one-shot me because I'm glass. I'm not building tank. I'm building straight damage, right? I am glass. So something I'd recommend for this build is something that can kind of tank just a little bit to stop things like that. Anything that kind of involves CC, you know, like a Quicksilver, or if you wanted something that just, you know, you could take the full front of something, right? Just one item. Me, I'm not building that at all. To try to make up for it, I end up going for Blade of the Ruined King, as well as it's that sword that gives you like a blood shield after you've attacked for X amount of time. But if you can't attack, then like it doesn't do anything for you, right? But yeah, this is pretty much it. Hope you get to try it out and have some fun. Maybe it'll help you climb. Maybe you'll throw. Eat my balls.